好呀，荣誉骑士前辈。艾琳小姐去搬新的木桩了，你是找她有什么事情吗？我这几天正在和艾琳小姐交流武艺，刚好谈到了秦团长的绝技风压剑。虽然我们都没有风元素的神之眼，但秦团长使用风压剑时的剑技也很值得学习。和艾琳小姐商量了之后，我们决定用木桩来锻炼。艾琳小姐的剑技可好了，每一招都使得十分精准。不过，虽然我知道这种剑技是以巧妙精细见长，也练习了很久，但却总是无法精确地抓住剑技的精髓。我已经很努力地在控制了，但每次挥剑的时候，我还是会直接把所有木桩都摧毁掉。完全没有训。我也想要换成单手剑进行练习，但单手剑真的太轻了，握起来的手感怪怪的，而且一般的单手剑根本经不住我折腾，只要我随便挥一挥，整个剑身都会被甩出去老远，轰的一下砸进地里。上次我在城外练剑，一个不小心，剑身直接飞到了教堂顶上，狠狠撞到了楼顶的那口钟，轰隆一声响，维多利亚修女被吓了一跳，风急火燎地跑到骑士团来，说好像有人袭击蒙德城。秦团长向她解释了好久，才让修女安下心回去。我已经拜托瓦格纳先生帮忙打造一柄超级加重的单手剑了，也不知道他什么时候能造好。希望那柄剑的剑身不会被我甩飞。是我的错觉吗？总感觉这里的人……顺便，我说顺便，哎呀，
抱歉，请问是住客吗？
不是。
期间的酒会只有受邀者才允许入内，为的……不过在诺德卡莱，与钱同等重要的东西是渠道。我只……
没事啦。看起来没办法了。你说奈福尔对吧？可是如果我们很明显的有求……我想到了，我记得正好我们待会儿要去西西岛，请拉乌玛为我们使用月髓，是不是顺便？如果奈福尔不提报酬，那这就是顺水人情；如果奈福尔提的，因为摩拉有让我动脑子的价值。
不必心急。
嘿，妈妈，我们来。
是你们？怎么了？
没什么事，哥来打个招呼。我们等下要去西西岛，可以帮你给拉乌玛送药哦。
这么好心，看来是有事要求我吧？送药自然是越快越好。我这里一时半会儿也没有空闲的人手，正好帮大忙了。雅克达之前取药去了，估计马上就到。如果你们没有别的事，就在这里稍等片刻吧。我让人帮你们准备些茶点。
谢谢你，那我们等一会儿。
想必你们在外面已经听到一些消息了。现在纳夏镇乱得很，想发财的，想保命的，想出逃的，都来买情报了。
原来是赚钱这种幸福的烦恼。
但委托实在太多，秘文馆忙不过来，买家只能用类似拍卖的方式来争夺委托的优先权。换句话说，现在可没人能从这里得到免费的情报。最靠前的委托，几乎都是天价了呢。
这家伙一上来就把我们想占便宜的路给堵死了。
我现在最头疼的就是狂烈。 不管想做什么事，都得提防着他，也没个靠谱的人来保护一些货物的安全。
啊，这听起来不难。
真的吗？但是，哎呀，还是算了，我没有什么可以给你们的，怎么能花费大英雄如此宝贵的时间呢？哦，那早说呀！知道是你们要情报的话，我怎么可能还会收好处呢？不过，既然是大英雄的一片心意，我就感激的收下吧。
可恶，好话坏话都让这家伙说完了。
是因为我们立场相似，这里大多数人只想在灾难中保全自我利益，但你我和他们不一样，目标是要解决狂猎引起的混乱。
哼，你明明就是想靠狂猎赚。
看来有人心里犯嘀咕了呢。局势混乱的时候，冒险家协会的委托也会增多，这时候冒险家赚到的钱也是罪恶的吗？我们从混乱中能榨取利益，但混乱也随时可能掀了我们的桌子。现在的狂猎就有这样的趋势，要是狂猎造成了大量的伤亡，或者把很多定居在纳夏镇的人都吓走，我们还去做谁的生意呢？而据我所知，你们停留在罗德卡莱，也是因为知晓了某种线索，有想要探寻的真相。
哇，
至少在完成各自的目标之前，我们应该让罗德卡莱维持人们口中乐园的样子。你们明白的吧？这里并不存在让众人无条件团结一致的力量。这品质值得欣赏，加之你此前在拉乌玛面前所表现的诚实，你拥有在此地尤其罕见的特质。虽然这对你来说不一定是好事，可惜那个鬼影把自己藏得很好，再加上他还能变成其他人的模样，没那么容易抓到他的尾巴。如果有进一步的情报，我会很乐意与你分享。你们在台前，我在幕后，不觉得是很合拍的组合吗？
这么说确实有道理。
哦，你的评价还挺精确。凡事解读到最后，都绕不开利益嘛。
嗯，这么说的话，
那当然。看你们进来的时候，我就在想什么时候提这事呢？
老板，我回来了。哎，你们居然也在？
是啊，他们主动提出帮我们把药送给拉乌玛，真是两位不求回报的大好人。
这样吗？那太好了，我可以去休息啦。
这可不行，还有几个地方需要你跑一趟。
哎，我都加了几天班了。算了，看在加班费的面子上。那我们赶紧把这个药送过去吧。啊？难道之前不可能啊？我看看。啊！不对，不是这个。为什么变成盐了？
唉，
我记得那时候下雨了。啊？难道是我在店里休息的时候？对不起，老板，我马上回去拿，请相信我的速度。喂，你慢一点，别受伤了。
二位接下来有什么安排吗？如果空闲的话，不如一起去镇上问问狂猎的事。
之前我们就有这样的想法，但老实说，几乎没有什么。
哦，对，今天是酒会的日子，那正好，我们就去那儿吧。
哦，难道你有？
没必要那么守规矩。
Lady Nefer,
That's right. That's right. My apologies. Consider it my fault for not having explained the banquet's rules to them beforehand.
Oh no, it was no.
Not even an invitation check? Oh. do we...
Pardon me? I'm sure we're all having a good time, but I would like you all to meet a mysterious guest I invited for just this occasion. I give you tonight's special guest, a renowned mixologist from Mondstadt.
Are you serious? Nice to meet...
I'm sure that no more needs to be said about Mondstadt's wine industry. After all, we are all connoisseurs of fine drink here. The special drinks menu is being set before you as we speak. Now then, for a time, let us set aside our worries and enjoy these exotic spirits from afar.
Ah, I see. A new face for the bar.
And here I was thinking, that ain't a familiar face. No wonder.
Well, it's a rare occasion to be sure. Want to order a glass or two?
Sounds intriguing.
I spoke to the owner. The bar is all yours. The recipes are available for your perusal here. Not to worry. I've taken the liberty of removing the more challenging options.
How'd you set this all up so...
Well, as long as you know what both sides need, negotiations are essentially just a process of confirming the deal. No one would turn a beneficial offer down now, would they? The flagship already had plans to invite a professional mixologist from Mondstadt anyway. So consider this a trial run, with the list of drinks brought out in advance. Demyon will assist you. Serving guests with drinks will be the perfect opportunity for you. Of course, every guest will have their quirks, so you'll have to be careful not to arouse their suspicions.
Got it. Well,
In the meantime, I'll go mingle with some of the guests who pique my interest. There'll be a little event during the banquet's second half, by the way. See you then.
Hello. Good work.
Ever consider returning to Snezhnaya?
Would I be killing myself with fright here if that was an option? Oh, thanks. Tell you what, I envy people like you. I'm like a man in a leaking boat, soon to be food for the fish. I wouldn't come to this dump if there were any better place to be.
Come now. Surely it isn't that bad. We've still got the light keepers.
You trust them? I wouldn't. Wouldn't trust anyone, really. We're stuck with a wild hunt here. The Snezhnayans can't be bothered, the Lightkeepers can't spare the people, and everyone else, they're a mess. I'd sooner put an ounce of faith into that cannon. Forget it. Let's just drink. Let's see if this new mixologist is worth the billing.
Hello. Good work.
I doubt the SNES Nians will stand idly by if this wild hunt problem gets any worse.
I wouldn't be so sure. They look like they give just...
Leave it over there.
Bet you some people are just waiting for this place to fall further into chaos.
You've got a plan for that, then?
Hard to say. But what I can say is that the situation in Ashitown will get out of hand if that cannon isn't fired soon. That gun's a symbol. The most solid proof that ordinary folks like us can stand up against the wild hunt.
Wait.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate...
Well, what if that was nothing but an illusion? What if, let's say, the cannon was never meant to be fired? For our sakes, at least.
Surely this town is still of value to those who control it.
Of course, but that's all it is. Value. For us, though, there's no place but Ashitown. And we're putting its life and ours in their hands.
I get what you mean. Let's just see how this plays out first.
Ooh, seems like they're all talking about the cannon already. Guess that's why Sosie w-
Hello. Good work.
Oh, so
Indeed. So, any notable news?
Ah, you two must be Nefer's friends. A pleasure to meet you.
Paimon doesn't recall there being any other or-
Then come, sit. Hints is the name. I help out at the Rossum workshop in town.
Paimon's name is Paimon. Pleased to meet ya.
Anyway, help me keep an eye out, all right? Valuable intel will be suitably compensated.
Oh, come on. Is that how it is between us? I mean,
So, you've known each other?
that's right. I came to Nodcry with nothing at all. Would have starved on the streets if I hadn't met Nefer. She lent me money to study a craft, and even introduced me to Aino and the Voynich.
Huh. So never...
Well, I'd also say she needed a willing and able. Come now. Aino's talents are better spent on issues big. I did think myself a dab hand at such work at first, but compared to her, I might as well be a trainee who couldn't weld a wire to see. It took me a long while, but I finally got to the point where I could make my own machines.
He's the one responsible for maintaining Yehoda's robotic arm.
Oh, speaking of that,
That's right. One of Aino's masterful designs. I could... Nowadays, I've got regular customers, which makes for a decent keep. Even got a kid, if you can believe it. I wouldn't have. On the flip side, being a family man means I can't just flee this place whenever...
All the more reason to be proactive and do your part. Wringing our hands in despair does us no good in times of crisis. Oh, wait. Just another question that's been bothering me. Have you heard anything about people seeing illusions within Wild Hunt anomalies? People they know, perhaps?
I have heard of humanoid shape. Most would think they'd lost their wits from fright if they started hallucinating. After all, no ordinary person could... Does this have anything to do with our...
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
All right, I get it.
Then we'll take our leave. Enjoy your drinks. He's a social man. You can often find him here chatting with friends, and he's had contact with all manner of clients. Since he's never heard of the Wild Hunt exhibiting the power to imitate familiar faces, Might it be safe to assume that our phantom wants to keep that a secret?
Huh. That does sound worth noting.
A good idea. And one our upcoming activity will facilitate. Let me show you how it's done. Come, back to the bar.
Go find a flea market.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
If ever you find that the animals in Nodcry behave in ways you do not understand, just ask me and I will explain.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Even when the night is gone, and even when the sky is hidden from view,
Can't live life without
still
a
the
little
moon shines its light upon you.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
If ever you find that the animals in Nodcry behave in ways you do not understand, just ask me and I will explain.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
Even when the night is gone,
These are bounties.
and even when the
If you wanna
sky is
negotiate
hidden from
prices,
view,
go find a flea
still the
market.
moon shines
the
its
thing.
light upon you.
You can't live life without a little spice.
If ever you find that the animals in Nodcry behave in ways you do not understand, just ask me and I will explain.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
Negotiate prices. Go find a flea market.
Here's
These
the
are
thing.
bounties.
You
If you want
can't
to
live life
negotiate
without
prices,
a little spice.
go find a flea market.
Have you decided where you will go from here? If not, why not find a patch of soft grass and rest a while?
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little
These
spice.
are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market. These are bounties. If you want to negotiate
Even when the
prices,
night is gone,
Here's the thing.
and even when the sky
you
is
can't live
hidden
life
from
without
view,
a little spice.
still the moon shines its light upon you.
Here's the thing. You
These are
can't live
bounties.
life without a
If you
little
want to
spice.
negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
If ever you find that the animals in
Here's
Nodcry
the
behave
thing.
in ways you
Can't
do
live
not
life without a
understand,
little spice.
just ask me and I will explain.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
These are bounties. If you want to
Even when the
negotiate
night is
prices,
gone,
go find a
and
flea
even when the
market.
sky is hidden from view, still the moon shines its light upon you.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Have you decided where you will go from here? If not, why not find a patch of soft grass and rest a while?
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Even when the night is gone, and even when the sky is hidden from view, still the moon shines its light upon you.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Have you decided where you will go from here? If not, why not find a patch of soft grass and rest a while?
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Even when the night is gone, and even when the sky is hidden from view, still the moon shines its light upon you.
Find a flea market.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Here's the thing.
These are
Can't live
bounties.
life without
If
a
you want to
little
negotiate
spice.
prices, go find a flea market.
Thank you for waiting, everyone.
Finally!
Come on, let's go try our hand.
Joining us, new girl? No, you won't. The one who'll be mixing the roulette special has to take part.
Since we have a new friend with us today, let me go over the rules in brief. The wheel before you is divided into an inner and outer circle. Participants must take turns to spin the pointer of the inner circle. Whatever beverage it stops at, our lucky contestant will drink. The drinks are divided into juice, tea, and alcohol, with that last further divided into 3 levels by intensity. Spin your way to a non-alcoholic beverage, and you'll score no points. Otherwise, you get 1 to 3 based on alcohol content. During a round of drinking, one participant may choose another with less points than them and pose a question, which the other party must then answer.
This sounds like it might favor those who score higher, but push your luck and you might not recall any end.
And that's why the person mixing the drinks has to take part. You know, just in case they decide to pour heavy, then sit back and watch the show.
Not that our newcomer looks like the drinking type. Either way, looks like...
Anything you drink will be replenished. And additionally, I have decided to sponsor a grand prize for this grand occasion. A single serving of Dark Horse.
What? Do my ears deceive me?
Dark Horse.
Indeed. The Dark Horse could be yours to enjoy, so long as your luck holds. And so long as you can remember its taste the day after. And if our lucky winner can drain the whole serving in one go, they will gain the right to ask everyone a question, regardless of their score.
High risk, high reward.
Now, if there are no other questions, let us begin. Allow me to get the ball rolling. Intensity 3. Looks like I'll have to put my back into it today.
Let's go!
Wow!
Oh, my turn, my turn. All right, man, fess up. You've been making a killing.
Hey, bro. I heard you met up with some big shot from the Voynich Guild. Mind introducing me sometime?
Ugh. A normal drink, huh? Must be my look.
We've reached the final round of the roulette showdown. Let's see who gets the last laugh.
I gotta say, you monsters really know your alcohol. These recipes are super good. Teach me.
I was wanting to ask about your...
You're up.
Whoa! New face here just drew the Dark Horse.
Bottoms up! Bottoms up!
Hey, will you be alright? You wanna just give this one to Paimon?
Whoa, she actually did.
Nice job! No wonder you Mondstadters have such a reputation. Me? Absolutely. If there was something else, I didn't stop to see it. Just took off. Oh, and guess who showed up just as I'd gotten out of there? Those good. If my luck had been just a little worse, they'd have found nothing either way.
I see some downcast faces. Why, have we all hit our limit?
Says who? I'm.
Because you didn't drink that...
In that case, let me raise another glass.
Hello, ma'am. Lady Nefer has ordered a fresh round of drinks. Could you deliver it to her?
Are they playing
Same as usual, then? 1 die, 100,000 mora.
I'm not here to do business with you.
Come now, I've already ordered us drinks. Or are you looking to add another line to your ledger of arrears?
Oh, so this is a business deal.
So, let's go over this again. 1 die, 100,000 mora. Then we have a deal. Come, you two. Take a seat as well.
What are we even doing here? I can give you 3 things. The features of the Wild Hunt, the exact location. The Wild Hunt is in fact a phenomenon linked to abyssal power. Fog and monsters follow. On the flip side, these monsters cannot leave the fog.
We already know all that.
Fair enough. Here's a map of current Wild Hunt anomalies that I snagged from the light. We've never seen anything like this either.
That's not enough. 4 dice.
Cool it, all right? I'm not... Now, the Lightkeepers don't want you to know this. But weirdly enough, more Wild Hunt sites have disappeared than their involvement would indicate.
Isn't that normal? They're not the only ones fighting the wild.
I'd agree. And really, we've always had a...
What could that even...
I've got 2 theories. 1, that some new force is clearing. The odds of the former happening is low. Not many organizations can even engage the... If you're interested, I'd recommend following...
Paimon doesn't really get it.
Now that's what I call interesting intel. No wonder you've been doing well for yourself lately. Even if you've mostly just been reselling my intel.
Please, stop.
Oh, stop that. Why, people might start thinking me a bully. Let me give you an opportunity instead. Out of respect for your independent intelligence gathering. An answer to a simple question for 50,000 off your debt. Have you heard of people seeing familiar faces within a Wild Hunt anomaly? Or experiencing something akin to, say, an illusion?
No, nothing like that.
Nothing at all, Not even for 50,000 mora? Either you don't take your debt seriously, or you're confident you can pay it off.
Hey! No means no, all right?
Okay. Well, that puts me at ease. And you've learned quite well. Go on, then. I'll swing by again. Sometime soon, perhaps.
Ugh.
So, you're his creditor?
Indeed I am. He's resold my intel quite a few times now, pocketing the difference afterwards. Rather dishonest dealing, if I may say so, as luck would have it. He would only purchase information from me when he was just about done negotiating with his buyer. So I arranged a little something just for him. A painful lesson, you might call it.
Ooh,
Oh, I was downright beneficent in charging for that betrayal. It was more about the message, really. In any case, I believe that's all we'll get here. Let's go through what we've learned outside. Most of our intel seems quite dispersed, so let's try piecing it all together.
Well, first, no one else has seen that weird phantom, apart from our encounter on Star Sand Shoal.
Indeed. And we have that from multiple accounts, so each statement corroborates the others.
What in Tibet could that phantom be planning?
Agreed. Instances of the wild hunt afflicting Nodcry in general have increased in frequency, but the phenomenon itself hasn't changed much. What you encountered must have been something special, with our mastermind concealing themselves within, in order to target the Moon Marrow. In which case, two questions arise. Who is this mastermind, and why would they want the Moon Marrow? I'll continue investigating along these two lines. We can reconvene again if any progress is made.
I'm back! Luckily, the store owner kept the medicine bottle I left on the table safe for me. Here you go. Huh. Thanks a bunch, Yehoda. Oh no, I've got work to do later. And anyway, isn't the cannon about to go off? I was watching it the whole way back, praying it wouldn't fire. Not until I got back, you know? Again, lucky me. Huh. Of course. I mean, just think about it. Something that size is bound to be comprised of thousands, even tens of thousands of parts, fused in such a way that it can operate smoothly and fire off a supergiant, super strong beam! Isn't that just so cool? I mean, miraculous. Like a miracle created through countless careful calculations.
It has been a while since the last time it fired. Go on, feel free to go watch. Work can wait for a while.
Thanks, boss. Anyway, y'all wanna come? It'll be worth the while and worth your wait. I swear.
Might as well. Fruits of our labor and everything, you know?
Woohoo! Let's go! Kaboom!
Wow! What a crowd! People seem pretty excited.
Oh, for sure. One shot, one kill, problem solved. Simple and practical. Just the way we like it. And even if that wasn't how it worked, just listen to how it roars. If that isn't power, I don't know what is. If only I had that kind of strength.
Hey, don't think like that.
Really? They think that? Oh, I'll do my best the next time we work together. For sure.
Hey, look! It's starting!
Nice one!
Finally, all fixed up. Nothing to fear now.
Awesome! Felt that one in my bones. Whew. That sure was powerful. And pretty dazzling, too. Guess that's why everyone's been counting on this thing. Surely the wild hunt doesn't stand a chance. I feel so alive right now. Overtime. Ha! It's gonna be a piece of cake. You know, Paimon's been wondering, if you're so interested in machines, why don't you go work for Aino? That's what we call drawing a line between your work and your hobbies. I've got some mechanical talents, sure, but this job I have now, no one can do it but me. Not even Aino or her silly robots. Anyway, gotta go. See you later. Says the person who got salt and medicine. Huh. Looks like the crowd's breaking up as well.
Vacation? You're right. This is clearly some sort
Huh. Let's see now. What's changed since we were gone? Yeah. If anything. Hey there, Llama! We're back!
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. Solving problems that have built up over time is a tall order, to say the least. I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off the initial confusion and are becoming more proactive by the day. It's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with what their faith actually is.
And it's all thanks.
No, I should have done this a lot sooner. I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place. And since you're looking after the Moon Marrow for us, I should be able to help you investigate the truth of the past.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that phantom?
I've tried asking around, but to no avail. What about you?
We
I think I've got the gist of it. Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you too. Don't forget to take good care of yourselves. In any case, please, come this way.
What do you see? What? Is it over already?
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent and disordered. So that is all my power allows me to discern.
Huh? What's the matter?
The flowers changed color.
Yeah, we should go see her.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the medicine you asked the Curatorium of Secrets to help.
Thanks for coming all this way with it. You've been a huge help. Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more detailed glimpse at the memories about your spaceship.
Oh, that's true. But we best check if she's doing. See you later then. Oh, she doesn't look so. Sorry for. Dizzy. It's like I'm returning to the moon. Wait, is that? I sense the moon's power within you.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui.
And what do you require this time? Come on, don't even think about that.
I might need your assistance in the future.
Oh. Very well. Give me your hand. Back to Earth. My thanks. Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better? Significantly. The moon within your body. It is as silent as a reflection in the water. Fascinating. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water. Enough to keep me tethered to the ground for now.
I think I sensed some other change.
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into contact with will bear this mark. It is harmless, and will fade over time.
Speaking of which, do you want to be the Moon Marrow's custodian? It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god.
It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon.
So it does have to do with... Wait, what?
Did you not know this already?
Llama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could...
And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within. That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon.
But Llama also saw the past by using the Moon Marrow.
There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it. But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict. After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken. As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call the Kutar. I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me. Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires immense effort.
Oh, wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's Marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent...
No. It can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form of energy core. You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon.
Oh, so you're saying that you...
Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon goddess? You do not wish to become one?
That's not really the problem here. Anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now.
I do not desire it.
Huh?
Nor does it desire to come to me.
And...
When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of... rejection. I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess. 2 moons will not rise at the same time, let alone consume one another.
Guess it's stuck with me for now then.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Wow, it's the wild hunt we're dealing with here.
The wild hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person.
Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all.
That seems to ring a bell.
Huh?
My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui. He hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal power during the Cataclysm, and he had a consuming fixation on the moons.
Conria? Well, we don't know if the
I only know what others called him, the Reikir of Solnari.
Huh. There was that title, too. Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he?
Huh? If that was the case, surely he'd be stronger than this.
I have heard that he disappeared not long after the cataclysm. But when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied, "Do you really not know?" Why would they say that? The tale of his final fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection, from which there can be no return. Wait, hold up, pause. I felt the same. They seemed to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moons. But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies. I do not even remember my name. Oh. Either way, following his departure, the wild hunt situation worsened drastically, and it has since become a byword for abyssal disaster. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past incarnation in both scale and lethality. Oh, to think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners! That's way too much for us to handle! That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then! Or maybe he wasn't giving it his all. And even then, he still defeated me. Oh? What did you just say? Would you mind repeating that? Wait, hold up, pause. There's just too much information. That's your ex-colleague? So, we were on Star Sand Shoal together, and she was beaten by the Wild Hunt, too. Did you just... No. She totally did. Are you two on bad terms or something? No. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment, and found it interesting. She seemed quite shaken. Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that. Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the moon marrow is, you sure you want to carry it around with you, Traveler? If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rerir would prevail even if all of Nod Cry were to stand against him. Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
Before I decide, there's...
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my brother and I arrived in Nodcry? I mean, when our spaceship first landed?
Sure. That was quick. As I said, this to me is but a single ray of moonlight. Nothing to it. Give me your hand, and ready yourself.
Where is this?
Lumine, come on, we have to leave.
What?
Hey, are you okay?
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time. But Ether found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be
I don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
All right. I'll keep the moon marrow with me.
Well, if you say so. Paimon can't stop you, but still. Ooh. Will you need my help? I could help you conceal the marrow. You could? Oh, that'd be great. Detecting it within you is already no easy task. But I can teach you to further conceal its presence using Kuvaki. Like this. Ooh, looks like a shield. Can you sense it? Now, try to maintain it. You learn quickly. Oh, looks pretty sturdy. Are you always here, Columbina? It's kind of dangerous out there. I dislike strangers. Slightly better. Yeah, the Frost Moon Scions have changed. I will consider it. She seems kind of tired. Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us. It wasn't much. The flowers here. They like guests like you. Best let her rest.
Understood. I just have to stand here, right?
Ready to spice things up.
I await your instruction.
Excuse me?
It's time to pull the trigger.
Use the force authorized. Here comes another.
A dash of frost! My will embody. Whirling snow! Up to the by ordinance divine.
Here comes the catch. Quietly now. Gotcha. Take it easy.
Frost, take your true form. Take flight. Coming to art. So let's. Up to the freezer. A burst of flavor. Transfiguration.
Quietly now.
Whirling snow.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
My apologies.
Easy money. Take it easy. Gotcha.
No recipe, no problem. The pinnacle of excellence. Cryo incarnate. A little moose. Sakura swirl.
Quietly now. Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Count me in. Hey there! Ha! Coming at ya!
Who's our target?
Use the force authorized.
Up to the... My will embodied. Do your master's bidding. A burst of flavor.
Busted. Easy money.
Use the force.
A little movement.
Gotcha.
Take your truth. Whirling.
Busted.
Transfiguration.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha.
A dash of frost.
Take it easy. Treasure. One way to draw your target out of... Yeah.
I'll seek out the truth.
Use the force authorized.
My will embodied.
Busted.
Off to the breed.
Gotcha.
Take flight. Yeah. A little amuse-bouche! The pinnacle of excellence!
Busted.
What a waste of time!
Quietly now. Gotcha.
Ha! Did it take too long?
Take it easy.
Come, children. It's time to offer up your prayers to the moon goddess. children. It's time to offer up your prayers to the moon goddess.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Come, children. It's time to offer up your prayers to the moon goddess. Come, children. It's time to offer up your prayers to the moon goddess.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Come, children. It's time to offer up your prayers to the moon goddess. Come, children. It's time to offer up your prayers.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Come, children. It's time to offer up your prayers to the moon goddess. Come, children. It's time to offer up your prayers to the moon goddess. Come, children. It's time to offer up your prayers to the moon goddess.
Good roll. Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off, and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Come, children. It's time to offer up your prayers to the moon goddess.
I got a new letter from an informant.
Come,
Looks like the
children.
situation has
It's
changed
time to
again.
offer up your prayers to the moon goddess. Come, children. It's time to offer up your prayers to the moon goddess.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
The Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before. Let's keep this news confidential for the time being. It would only cause even more panic amongst the people of Nodcry. But if this Rarier is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Yeah. Things might be okay if everyone... Exactly! Whatever the case, as it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Notcry. But even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch.
Thank you. The Frostmoon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can. In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone. The winds of change are blowing. And we Scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, all of it is here. Whether our foe is the Fatui or this Raker, we must stand our ground and remain true to ourselves, even to the last.
Let's see. Speaking of allies...
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities. Choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Listen, listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the Rahira Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens! You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is.
True, but the cannon only works...
Well, we'll just get a Nepha to go grab him and tie him down.
You're not taking this serious...
Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot.
You sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh?
Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Nagkrai, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're through. Sure. Travel safe.
I know. There remains intel left unshared.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the wild hunt, something pretty weird's happened in Nasha Town. Should probably watch out for that once you're back. Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's offices.
Wait, what? Didn't we just see him, like, half a day ago?
Yeah, it's still new news. So, not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now. I'll send a Nepha over to Nasha Town with some flowers later.
Oh, he seemed like a good guy. Didn't put on any airs despite...
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's Sergeant Majors. His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Hey! What do you mean, Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in if you want to check it out for yourselves.
Got it. Let's go then.
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected. You go ahead.
All right.
bring me some candy? You said you would.
Batch inspection complete. Approved. Next up.
Take it easy.
This must be it. Oh. Doesn't look like there's any. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Never!
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this then? Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess? Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
But how are we supposed to get—
Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation. No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed.
Entering unopposed?
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness, specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place.
Flint's?
We have tried to contact.
Very odd indeed.
So...
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound...
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen. So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all.
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flint's or Rerir in disguise?
Yeah! What
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah! They would have often gone out on missions together.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge, likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with...
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flint's would not appear and get in his way during this time. We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. Not yet, at least. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have already killed Flint's long ago, and been living as him for some time now. Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeeper...
Steady now. Our friend should be back soon.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is I'll have you know that this is top secret information.
Don't worry. You'll receive a top-class reward in return. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you bump into one another.
Before we go, should we reveal Rarier's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people. Hey!
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos. Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rarier more opportunities to capitalize on. And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts? Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it, then. We've just gotta find Flint's.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rarier, nor trust in Flint's too lightly. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies, and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
All right. We'll have to deal with that mess.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
Hey, you! Whoa! Is that a lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Monsters!
Quietly now.
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned amp. There's something inside. Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore?
Anytime, any place.
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flintz's voice? Did you hear that? But is that really him? Ah! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick! Use the lantern!
Hand it over. That was mine from the first. You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern, no!
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
So, you were tangling with Rip?
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the wild hunt.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sins. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a... and an enviable constitution it is.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your...
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt, I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity, afterwards I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident. And it was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy.
Is that what rarer cleans belong?
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered. And where, might I ask, were our places switched, would you discard it? Knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond.
Yeah. Throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rerir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me?
Well,
Ah. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true where. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much.
you mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Rareware could have shapeshifted into Sosi...
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should.
Ah, guess that...
So not only is this Rarir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirt. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sos. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters. And his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nashata. He worked so...
Oh.
But every year they... In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest. The higher-ups would think he's doing great where he is, whereas his subordinates would think. So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone. One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this route. Another reason to take this Rarir's head. And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rarer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up the fire, destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime? We shall just have to exercise some
Light it up! Here comes the catch. Busted. Take your true form. Whirling snow! Take it easy. A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues. Quietly now.
Transfiguration! My apologies!
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Full throttle!
Burn it down!
Take your true form! By ordinance in your take flight! Busted. Quietly now.
Yeah! Unthinkable! My apologies!
Busted.
Light it up!
Embrace the ice! Whirling snow!
My will embodied.
Rise with the sun!
Cryo Incarnate! Take your true form!
Pyroclastic Surge!
Switching gears. Quietly now. Gotcha.
My apologies.
Hey, not a bad haul. Rev the engines!
Take it easy.